that fucking bridge every day.
Well, it's basically on that same street that what is it, Jillian's and all the bars. You know,
yeah.
I mean, it's right in that area, and
they shut that whole strip down.
Yeah, man, and all the way up for miles. You know what I mean? Where it's closed off in front of the Times Union Center. Like I said, not now because they open it back up at 6:00. But yeah, all the way down past Jillian's, which is crazy, man. To do car scenes. I guess they're doing some action scenes with guns and stuff like that. So, but no, I mean, The Rock is not going to be. I mean, he's not up here. Hasn't been up here. Never has been up here. And that just got started because his name is one of the main guys in the movie, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then he's got the SmackDown thing he's doing this week, so it would make sense that he would do both shows, but he taped something for SmackDown at his house, I believe. So, I mean,
that was already, that was pre-taped last week, I believe, late last week, you know what I mean? So there's no truth to the rumors that The Rock is even in town in Albany, because he's not. One other thing, man, you just brought up Ring of Honor, and I know we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Man, I mean, I know you're going to call me whatever, call me a mark or whatever, but that is some great, that is some great wrestling action, my man. I was down there Saturday night, didn't get back up here until very early.
You just did it right there, man, just what we talked about right before we got on the air.
What did I do?
Remember how I said you're going to be walking around the arena because the doors ain't open, so you're going to be walking around on a cell phone, and you're just going to be if people are standing by, this is all they hear. You walk around and you say, Ring of Honor is some great wrestling action. You're running around and everybody's looking at you and you're talking about great wrestling action. You got to feel like half a douchebag right now. Tell the truth.
I'm actually away from the people. That's why you can't hear it.
Okay.
We're headed back. We're headed back down towards. Are you kidding me, man? You think I'd stand in front of a bunch of people? I have to do that.
I don't think the phrase "great wrestling action" would come out of your mouth if you were in a large group of people.
Yeah, right. Surrounded. Well, listen. I'm surrounded by wrestling fans. You know what I mean? The wrestling fans aren't the people. I'm not trying to impress anybody at a wrestling show. You know what I'm saying, Matty Boone?
They probably are impressed by you. Yeah, they hear you talking and think you're on the radio, and they'll start shouting shit out. And John Cena. Blah, blah.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of John Cena, we know the confirmed matches for tonight. As far as the main event, will be a gauntlet match where John Cena will face Big Show, Chris Jericho, and Randy Orton in separate matches. I believe it's separate matches, right? One after the other or something like that?
Well, it's a gauntlet match, so I don't know how they'll work that.
They could spread it across the show.
Well, you'll probably have, who is it? It's, who'd you say, Big Show, Chris Jericho, and Randy Orton. I'm sure we'll start it off with somebody like a Big Show or Chris Jericho, bring them out, and then Randy Orton would come out to finish it off, you know what I mean? One at a time, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Now I'm starting to hear the noise. What do we got?
We're getting close. They still haven't opened the doors.
How's the crowd waiting look? Is it getting big? Is it beefing up or what?
It's fairly big, my man, fairly big. One thing I wanted to note, and I put this on the website, Sheamus from ECW is here. Chris Masters is here. The Bella Twins from ECW are here as well. So I'm guessing that's for superstars.
Maybe the Bella Twins might be on Al Sharpton's arm. You never know.
Yeah, that's true, with Al Sharpton, where they did the, who'd they do that with a few weeks ago?
They did it with Cedric the Entertainer last time. We did it with a couple people, actually. Yeah.
Right. You're right. Hopefully they don't open. You know, I can already tell. I just got a feeling that this Al Sharpton shit is just it's gonna suck it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those, I don't know, man. And it's always better when you're live at a show. You know what I mean? So I want you, when I get home and we talk after this is over, you give me your honest opinion. And
I'll have no problem. And like I told you earlier, it was a beautiful one-liner, too. You're paying to watch this potential disaster. You're paying to see it live. I'm getting paid to watch it on TV in the comfort of my home. There's a big difference. Okay. I don't really care what happens. If it's bad, that's just fun for me to have on the show tomorrow night and make fun of it. But if it's good, well, congratulations. You got to see Al Sharpton say something funny in person.
Hey, it's not going to be funny. I mean, I saw the thing on TMZ. If you guys watched that video, or if you haven't watched it, go over to TMZ.com right now, cheap plug, right? And view that video. I mean, he's all about, the thing about it is, if they give him something that he doesn't want to do, I mean, the guy's not going to be afraid to say, I'm not doing that. I'll go home. I'll walk out of here. I'm not, I'm not having any part of that. So, you know.
I don't know, man. It'll be interesting. I'm curious to see if he does get involved in storylines and make matches, or if he just comes out for his cause and that's it. You know,
yeah,
that would be kind of an asshole move.
I think it's got more to do with his cause than basically on the TMZ video. He said that WWE caters to a lot of kids these days, which is true.
Well, obviously, I mean, you look at their demographics for the TV ratings. I mean, they got the young audience locked down. So.
Yeah, well, I think he's just here to promote a message. We'll have to wait and see.
And it's going directly to who he needs. He's just coming in for selfish reasons, which everybody comes in to promote something, but they at least participate a little bit. I mean, the guy's been in an Adam Sandler movie, right? Wasn't he in that? What the hell was it? Mr. Deeds? Wasn't he in that? He had the comedy speech there. What's the big deal? I hear all the noise behind you. What do we? What do we expect from an Albany crowd? You've been to a million shows at that arena back when it was the Pepsi Center, and now that it's Tom Union Center. Well, is it going to be a full building tonight, do you think, for a Raw? Do they usually sell out or not? Is it usually a live crowd, real loud? Do they like Cena? Is it a lot of kids? What do we expect from that audience tonight? I
bought tickets the other day and asked the guy at the box office was it close to a sellout, and basically said the bottom deck of the arena is sold out, and about half of the top. So
that's a big building too, right?
Well, let's say a 13,000-seat arena, and then you've got the setup with the Titantron, so you don't use pretty much one entire side of the arena you don't use. So you're going to have a lot of tarts-off seats. I don't know, maybe 8,000, 9,000, somewhere around there. Not a sellout, which is interesting, because they were in Little Rock last week, and I believe that show was a sellout. So I don't know. You know, Monday Night Raw hasn't been here in quite some time. We've had a couple SmackDown and ECW tapings, and that was about it, man. But I would expect about 9,000. Hot crowd. It's always good. Albany's always a decent crowd. So we'll have to wait and see, you know. The show can kill it, you know what I mean? Creative can kill it. the storylines, you know what I mean? So I don't know what time is it right now as I can't see. I mean, I'm gonna try to get into this arena as fast as I can. I mean, the line's around the building, so it may take quite some time, and I'm not even in it.
It's 20 after right now.
20
what the hell was I just about to say? God damn it. I forget. Justin Roberts, I guess, is taking over tonight for ring announcing for Lillian Garcia, not that new Lauren chick who's, I guess she's taking over SmackDown. So Justin Roberts is there, you said, and I guess he's going to be announcing the show in the ring.
He is scheduled to take over tonight. It'll be interesting to see who sings the national anthem, as that was part of Lillian's spiel that she did on a weekly basis. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with that.
Maybe they just don't have it. I mean, do you need the national anthem?
Well, you could play it over a sound system or something.
Yeah, that's what they'll do. That's exactly what they'll do, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But I believe, at least on a temporary basis, Justin Roberts is scheduled to start tonight. So we'll have to wait and see once we get inside the building. Probably a dark match or two. You get that every week at Monday Night Raw, and then a WWE Superstars or...
Is Justin Roberts the announcer you used to be friends with?
It is.
Ah, so look at him moving up in the world. Jesus, I remember he would fill in for like Velocity one week or something and be happy about it. And
that's when he first landed the WWE job, and then was working indie promotions before that. So yeah, this is a big deal. New ring announcer for Monday Night Raw, which is obviously your top show for WWE. So this is big for him as long as it stays. One thing I'm looking at the the marquee outside the building, and they have cameras out here as well, probably for where they do the live shot where they go outside the building. And another note is there are 2 production trucks. I don't know if one of those is maybe for HD and the other is for normal TV or how they do that, but there was never 2 of them, and we have 2 of them here tonight. So I don't know if that's something new since they've done the HD thing, but 2 production trucks are...
Have you been to a Raw with that new set since they've switched for HD yet?
I have, and this other production truck was never here, so this is definitely something new. I mean, God, these production trucks, I mean, the side of the trucks actually come out where you have the TV screens I mean, you've seen TV production trucks.
Oh, yeah, they're not just the big tractor trailer. Those are like the vans with the things that open and come off the side. And
Right, with the screens, TV screens and things like that inside of them. So, I mean, they cost some money. You know what I'm saying? Millions of dollars to get one of them. You know what I mean? And there's now 2 of them. So, and
where are your seats at in the building?
We are up high. I actually.
So you might be getting moved down, right? Don't they move people down for TV when they
You know, we'll probably move ourselves once we get in there. Yeah, we're pretty high, man, in the upper deck. I mean, shoot, I remember the days when I was 15, 16 years old where I used to sleep outside the arenas. You know what I mean? You'd bring a tent down and you'd sleep outside the arena.
We talked about that. Yeah, that's insane and stupid, but yeah.
I mean, Jesus, man, how the times have changed. You know, I mean, I guess some people still do it, but
you camp outside for some great wrestling action.
You son of a bitch, man. So that's basically it, man. I'm gonna try to wait here until 7:30. I got a buddy that's gonna meet me here around 7:30, and then we're gonna try to get in from there. And then once we get inside the arena, if anything looks different, or if they have a setup for Sharpton or anything like that, I will let you guys know. As long as we could stay on the air, we're trying to.
Yeah, I'm actually. You want to take some callers? I mean, we've pretty much covered everything we know about the show tonight. I guess we could talk to some of the listeners, see what's going on out there if you want.
Yeah, no doubt. Plug the live phone number. Most of the news that we had up on the website, or that we got earlier today, we put on the website. I put it up before I left for the arena. So most of the backstage stuff is on the main news boards for you guys. How's that chat looking?
Right.
What's up?
It's looking beefy. I'm looking beefy. I'm looking at it right now. It looks beautiful. Join in over at WZROnline.com/chat. You can also call